So let's talk business here on CentralValleyTalk.com. I'm Mike Scott. Glad you're spending the hour with us. Raul Cantu joins me right now. He's a local screenwriter working on a project called Inga, and he's hoping to submit this to Project Greenlight on HBO. Raul, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you?
Pretty good. Pleasure to be on. Kind of invite came out of nowhere, so a little surprised, but
Well, those are
good.
the best sometimes.
Perfect.
Those
yeah.
are the best. So
Yeah.
tell me about Inga.
Inga, it's a short film I wrote about 15 years ago for a show called Project Greenlight. It ran about 3 seasons. The show ended up getting canceled before I could produce the film and submit it as an entry.
So it's been sitting there for
So
15 years.
It's literally been sitting there. I've been writing other projects, and lo and behold, I go online and I find out they're bringing the show back on HBO now.
For the folks that don't know, what is Project Greenlight?
Project Greenlight, it's I guess you'd call it a reality show. People submit entries, short films. This season it's different. They're looking for a director. So if you submit and you win, they select you and you go on and direct your first feature film. And the reality show segment is what follows you along and kind of
So they film you
showcases that.
directing.
Doing your first
How cool
project.
is that?
Right, yeah.
Wow.
So I think it'll be cool.
Do you have any directing experience?
Well, I've worked at Valley PBS for the last almost 9 years now, and I direct live television. I do a lot of commercials and spots, underwriters, documentaries, stuff like that. So.
Do you do all those pledge drives?
Yeah. I'm behind the camera on most of those. Yeah.
You're the guy.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Well, how did you, 15 years ago, what was the inspiration for Inga? How did it start?
Well, Inga came out of literally what they wanted for the show. They wanted a short film. I had no budget, no money, few actors. I had no access to a lot of things. So
That's what they wanted, huh?
I wrote a very simple script that kept it simple, minimum of actors, no budget. It's just really, it's all technique. So I'm hoping that it can showcase my directing ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking it Inga is one of the main characters?
Yeah, that's the title character.
Yeah. Give me the summary of what...
Inga, it's about a fortune teller named Inga who, and the distraught woman who is determined to prove that she's a hoax.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's
You got me interested right
it's
there.
interesting, yeah. In 3 minutes, it's adapted from an 8-minute script that I wrote. It was originally 8 minutes, but this time it calls for no longer than 3, so I had to take the time and work it out, cut some scenes, combine things, and just get it down to 3 minutes.
Well, sometimes that's good. It forces you to focus on what are the key things that I need to get to.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's happening right now? You're having auditions this week?
This week. We have auditions tomorrow, July 15th at Valley PBS Studios, also on the 16th, Thursday, both at 7 p.m., and the address there is 1544 North Van Ness Avenue.
And this is for the actors
Yes,
to be
just for
in
yeah.
Inga.
And there are a few male extra roles, walk-on parts like that, but the 2 primary roles are women, preferably, Inga's character is by maybe 30 and up age-wise, and Maggie is the second character, and 20 and up is what I'm looking for there. So, anybody who's got interest in acting, we'd love to see them come by and give it a shot. Yeah.
Are they donating their services?
Yes, yes. It is a zero-budget film.
Zero
budget, very low. I spent some money getting a prop gun for the thing and some other things like that. So very, some equipment that I needed to get the production off. And hopefully people who are interested and willing to volunteer their time can do it. It could be a great opportunity. It possibly could show on HBO. Who knows where it could go? But
when do you find that out?
That I don't know. The contest ends August 8th. That's when
Okay.
the submissions are due. So after that, it's kind of up in the air.
Now wait, you have to submit the film by August 8th?
Yes.
Well, then how did they... I thought they followed you through the process of...
Well, that would be a studio feature film. If you win, you go to Hollywood, and they've got scripts that you choose from. I believe that's how they're doing it. And they basically put you in the director's chair for a big Hollywood production.
Wow. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a lifelong goal. I mean, that's literally all I've wanted to do since I was a kid. So
Wow.
hopefully...
So now HBO would pay for that whole project? Is
As
that...
far as I know, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's the prize. So
The price. And then does that show on HBO eventually?
yes. Yes.
It's not released theatrically, or
Well, the film could be. I'm not sure. With the original seasons of the show, the first season was released theatrically. After that, was kind of straight to DVD. So,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to expect. I just figured I'd give it a shot.
would I recognize the names of any of the films that have been shot there?
No, honestly, I don't remember the name of the first season film. it wasn't that great.
Inga.
But, the 2 names behind the whole series are Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are producing it. So
What?
It's got some good names behind it.
Affleck and
And Damon.
And
yeah.
Damon?
Yeah, it's
Will
their
be
show.
working with you? Oh, they're behind
They're
Project
behind
Greenlight.
it. Yeah, they're the executive producers on it. So.
Boy, that puts some pressure on you.
Yeah,
huh?
you know, a little
Well, you
bit.
know what though? They're screenwriters too.
Yeah, exactly.
They won an Oscar, right? For
Right. Good Will Hunting.
Goodwill.
Yeah.
Oh, what an awesome
I know.
movie!
Fantastic. Yeah.
Woo! So is Inga your Goodwill Hunting?
Not quite, but it's up there. It's one of my earlier projects. It's near and dear to my heart, but I've got bigger things that I'm more excited about.
Yeah.
But.
When you pulled it out 15 years later and read it, did you say not bad?
Yeah, actually, I did. I'd looked at it from time to time over the last few years, and I looked at it and went, "Oh crap, this is way longer than 3 minutes. So I got to fix it." So,
Chop, chop,
yeah,
chop. Give me that red pen.
chop, 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 paste and glue, and yeah.
I actually used to love doing that to people that would bring me stuff, and there was a kid, Clovis West, who used to write movie reviews.
Okay.
And he would send me his movie reviews, and I would slash them down. And they were so good when they were done. And he's like, "No, I liked it my way." And I'm like, "Well,
Yeah, the voice, the artist's voice,
whatever." All right. Well, Raul, one more time. Anybody who would like to be a potential actor in this project called Inga, Wednesday and Thursday at the Valley
Wednesday and
PBS
Thursday,
Studios
Valley
downtown.
PBS Studios, yep.
7 o'clock at night?
7 o'clock. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And again, you're not being paid for this. This is just
Yeah.
for the shot at
Yep.
possibly being on HBO.
Yeah, it's
But,
and just to flex your muscle, practice, get some
do
experience.
you want people with experience or just
That would be nice, but I'm
Yeah.
willing to work with anybody. I mean, I have no concrete idea of what the roles are supposed to be, so I'm not looking for people to fit into that.
you don't have in your
kind of
head what
box.
Inga looks like?
Well, I do.
Yeah.
But given the limited resources I have, I am willing to see a person
You'll
act
take anyone.
and hope that fits the character and
right.
go from there. Yeah.
Raul, nice meeting you today.
Nice meeting you too. Thank
All
you.
right. Raul Cantu, screenwriter.